Hey everyone, this is Editing Iris here from like a week later. Thank you for listening to the Gormaco podcast. I've just come to inform you that a lot of what is said here is out of date. I know, by a week. I know. Things happen. Since then, Connor J. Sumner has left Gormaco, and stuff like Doctor Who Fixed Points, which we talk about later on in the episode, is going to be delayed, with more announcements coming in the future to help with this transition period of losing a doctor. Thank you for being understanding, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Welcome back to the Gormaco podcast. I'm your host, Lucy Spencer, and this is my co-host, Iris Prindle. That's certainly...
Bitch.
What?
I'm your co-host, you're my co-host, bitch.
Well, I'm the one who did the opening. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, who the fuck pays you?
Nobody.
Fuck you.
As you can see, me and Iris are going through some issues, and this might be caused by the fact that, I'm part of another podcast.
Yeah, fucking... And this is gonna be Spoon's last time hosting the Gormaco podcast.
In actuality, it's not. Don't worry, guys.
What do you mean it's not? You're gonna be too busy with your new friends. Am I gonna be petty the entire episode? Am I gonna be petty the entire episode? Is that gonna be my character arc?
You're always petty. You're a little bitch.
Okay,
See, you didn't deny it. You didn't deny it because you know it's true in your hearts.
Okay, so welcome to the July episode of the Gormaco podcast.
AKA the Iris Prindle birthday special.
Fuck you.
Happy birthday, Iris! Even though it's not your birthday for another week, happy birthday!
By the time this releases, it will be exactly on my birthday.
So yes, we're gonna pretend it's Iris's birthday. So I'm gonna sing it.
Okay, I'm taking off my headphones.
Happy birthday
I
to
can hear it without it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Iris. Happy birthday to you. You're still a little bitch.
Thank you.
It's the long ass pause.
Anyway, July's been a pretty...
It's been a month.
It's been an eventful month.
I've graduated officially. That was mentioned briefly in last month's podcast, and I'm now living at my grandma's while we try to move.
Yeah, and I also graduated, and I'm just getting by until community college starts. But that wasn't what
you graduated.
Yeah. I know.
Bitch.
Anyway, well, our life's gone crazy. You know what's crazy?
A new Gormaco. The biggest thing you've noticed about Gormaco in the last month or so is that we have another fucking owner.
Yeah, David Haxon Baker, owner of the Hax Films Pokemon series, is now joining us as a member of Gormaco, and the main question that we ask when doing this is, why the fuck didn't we do it sooner?
Well, you did ask him before, and he said no at the time.
Yeah, no. What happened was, so for a bit of context, Hax... I've known Hax since... Hold on. I've known Hax since, Don't worry, I can do this. 1 second. I can do this. I've known Hax since... I can figure out the date. since 2018. I've known
There we
Hack
go.
since 2018 because we
You
met.
didn't buzz.
What?
You didn't buzz in.
Oh. 2018.
That is, I think, correct.
It is correct. It's the same year I started Can't Sleep, and it's the same year he started his series that we put in the same universe as each other, In the Darkness. And we've been very close after that. He was even in my first ever Doctor Who project in Revelations, which was Heist of the Daleks.
Your mom.
Davros. He and I ran the Dark Manor podcast back when that was still alive. We're doing the Dark Manor series once that actually happens. He has Blitz, which is the official start to the Dusklit universe, because everyone else is taking too long.
And that will be coming to Gormaco with an updated version of the first episode.
Yeah, no, we just haven't gotten into a call yet to discuss that. But that plus him being our renegade doctor, plus other factors means, yeah, he pretty much is a perfect fit for Gormaco, and I'm very happy that he's in here. We were gonna try to get him in as a guest, but he said, and I quote, "Fuck you guys, let me out of the basement."
He means Iris's basement. I don't have a basement, sadly.
I don't either, so I'm not sure what he's talking about.
That's what you tell everybody.
But yeah, no, 5th member. We're growing.
You may be going 5 owners. Isn't that a lot for a production channel? Yes.
5 owners. Yeah, I'm still carrying y'all.
Okay, bitch.
Look. You talk when you have more than 5 series going on at the same time.
Do you want me to count how many series I have in production?
Yeah, sure. Let's count how many series you have in production against how many I have. Do we count joint, our like co-directing ones like Renegade and Hamlet as one for each, or just not include that?
No, well, that's not ever going to be fair, Iris, because you've been here longer, but you act like I haven't been working on anything in the year I've been here. Or almost year.
I know you've been working on stuff.
I've done more things than Martin and fucking Gabs have done in a year. And Jim's here.
That is true.
Fucking children.
I just like being a bitch to you.
But I probably should elaborate. I've recently become a part of a podcast. Sorry, what?
It's in.
What?
You know the thing I had to contact someone about?
Oh! He fucking finally replied?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's in.
Hang on. I just got a message from somebody.
Okay, so while we're doing this little pause, I'd like to thank our sponsor, What Fourth Wall, Instability, Man at Desk Productions.
Well, actually, I was gonna say, I am a part of a new podcast that has not released its first episode yet. Into the Queerverse. I am one of 4 hosts on there. Iris is not a part of it because Iris is a little bitch.
I wasn't there when it was conceived.
Yeah, because you're a little bitch.
Hey,
I
I still support it.
I think Into the Queerverse will be technically under the Something Blue brand. Something Blue Audios, which is our partner channel, I think, technically at this point.
Yeah, no, I consider Something Blue also Gormaco partners at this point.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, we haven't done much partner stuff as
yet.
of right now, but it's very early on in development, so.
Yeah, it is likely that you will end up seeing Something Blue people on here eventually, and Something Blue, us, Gormaco people on Something Blue. Similar to what Fourth Wall and stuff. But yeah, Into the Queerverse is main host is Star, aka the girl that does the Star Doctor Adventures. What
Fucking
she's
go listen to them. The first episode of their series almost made me cry. It's that good of an episode.
I'm introducing all the hosts here because why not? Kira, who is recently actually joined Gormaco, just last night.
What for? Can't say
Find
shit.
out. Yeah, you'll find out. You'll find out when stuff is in actual proper production, because currently it's very early on. You'll see. If I had to guesstimate, probably next year.
Probably, yeah, I can see that.
Probably next year, and then our Law, who is a VFX artist, she is very nice. I was going to say something, and I was like, no, wait, that hasn't technically been announced publicly. Never mind. I know behind the production stuff she's done for people. And
be working on some Gormaco stuff if we hire her, which I am inclined to do.
Yeah, so there's a character in Revelations that we haven't publicly introduced, and they need a specific model, and I'm excited for him.
We're both excited. We are proud parents of this one thing.
They'll probably get a box set, honest to God.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. When you know who the character is, you're gonna be like, that's so fucking dumb, and we're gonna be like, we know.
We're gonna enter Revelations at, like, probably post last is gonna enter the era of what the fuck is going on anymore. Because, like, you look at all the stuff now, it's like, oh yeah, no, it was fairly comprehensible. All the classy stuff kind of leads into the last stuff, and last is like very like grim sort of storytelling, and then we get to what we want to do later down the line, and you're just, where's the plot?
And I can say this because there's going to be stuff with TV doctors at some point. That has no direct relation to anything, any major storylines or anything, mind you. Then Heartless and Lively. Lively is supposed to come out later this year. Heartless next year. They're going to be, disconnected from last and classy. Renegade is happening at some point.
We still need to finish writing those scripts. I will say what we have done so far has been some of my favorite work in the Revelations universe, just because it's so fucking iconic.
It's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing. One of the stupidest things I've ever helped write.
Yeah, no, we could probably continue writing today, like after this.
Maybe if we also need to watch that certain episode for that certain fucking script.
Okay, yeah. We have our 60th anniversary hands are fucking tied right now.
And it's not even our 60th anniversary.
Yeah, no, speaking of our 60th anniversary, we recently announced all the covers and all the release dates for our Revelations 60th anniversary project, Doctor Who Fixed Points.
Do you want me to say something there? I thought you were
Oh,
going to continue.
I thought you were gonna say like some sort of reaction, but I guess not. So, Doctor Who 6 Points brings together pretty much every single major character in the Revelations universe and brings them all into this one big story. Kind of similar to Big Finish's Once and Future, except
Better. Sorry.
I mean I really enjoy Once and Future, and I hate saying, oh yeah, no, we're better than Big Finish. Because at the end of the day, they're the ones that spend so much money on the actors.
Yeah. I wonder why you said that.
But
Also, when Iris says major characters now, there are going to be some major characters introduced in the next year or two that aren't in the story.
Yeah,
And there'll probably never be a big story like this again.
Maybe.
Probably because
this has and is still a headache to put together. I'm not sure who's done lines for which one.
That and also, Heartless and Lively are, aside from like multi-doctor stories, really disconnected. They do not directly interact with a lot of stuff from Last Year Classie's era. So
yeah, I can think of one connection off the top of my head, and that's it.
what's the one? Is it related to that one specific character, or?
It's related to a story I'm writing for you.
Yeah. But that's gonna happen later because you had to move it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Back to Fixed Points. As the trailer has said, Fixed Points is about fixed points in time being changed in a way, and the doctors are just kind of trying to play catch up. We have all the major doctors that we see now, minus Stark, though I'm pretty sure Stark's just lurking somewhere in the background somewhere in this, not really doing much. But
never mind.
What?
I was gonna say that doesn't really make sense with the plot, but
I mean, they don't have to do anything plot related, they just have to be in the background.
Yeah, but with how the plot's set up, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, other than 2 episodes, each one centers on a different fixed point in time, from like the American Revolution to the Time War to the town that went missing. That's a fixed point in time, apparently. And the Dead End Season 1 finale, the Next Great Time War, is the final fixed point that gets changed. And who caused it? What's the reason why?
You'll find out, bitch.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah. That being said, Ed, the first episode is with the Renegade Doctor, who will not be seen.
It's a prequel. It is not a actual. It's a prequel.
It's a fun little prequel with the second time Renegade meets Cass and Jodie.
Because you don't see the first. Yeah, you don't see the first time for quite a bit.
Yeah, we need to get on that.
Well, you roped me into Renegade. I don't want to hear it.
I know.
You sound so sad. I know. I'm a little bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think the final thing I had to say about Fixed Points, unless you have anything else to say, is
this is not the final trailer. there will be at least one more trailer. That trailer was supposed to come out first, or was supposed to be the only real trailer I think coming out for it, but because of delays, you don't have that trailer done.
Yeah, but we will have it done eventually. Even if it takes till after the entire thing's released, we will release it.
What?
We'll release it on November 24th, the day after the final episode comes out. It's like, oh my god,
No.
trailer. Can't wait for it.
Um.
The final thing I was going to say about it is, the final episode, Sword of Agartha, is and probably will always be the biggest cast we have for a singular episode of Gormaco, with over 20 people in the cast list.
Yeah, it's so big that I've had to go to Iris like, hey, you're gonna have to put majority of the cast in the description.
And we tried to make it fit.
It didn't work.
Yep. Mhm. Yeah.
It was bad. It was not good. It will not be the longest Gormaco project. Most likely, because we started production on something else, and we just kind of went, "Oh God, this is going to be longer than Fixed Points, isn't it?"
Wow, you're teasing something not supposed to come out for another 2 years.
I know.
Good.
But
Good. I'm proud of you. It's the Gormaco way, teasing something that won't come out in 2 years and then stress about it once it starts becoming a problem.
Well, we're literally taking our fucking time with this project, so.
Yeah.
But when I say it's like it's longer than Fixed Points, but currently Fixed Points will be our longest project, even though that movie comes out next year. Won't Fixed Points be longer than it?
As far as I'm aware, Fixed Points is longer than The Last Night, yes.
That wasn't the one I was talking about, but okay.
There's 2 movies coming out next year.
Yeah, I was talking about the other one.
Erebus?
Yes.
Erebus is shorter than The Last Night.
Have you even filmed it yet?
No, but the script is shorter.
Who knows? Because these are just guesstimating from the script. We don't actually know the full lengths. Not yet, at least.
But enough about Fixed Points. There's been more announcements as reality.
Like your mom.
Yeah. After Fixed Points was announced, we announced the cover for the final episode of Season 1 of The Corrupted World, but we did talk a lot about...
Gabs. Sorry.
What the fuck did Gabs say?
He's about to say something in this chat.
Okay then. But, yeah, no, Corrupted World is set to come out really soon. Soon-ish.
I'm not bringing that out, Gabs. Fuck you.
What the fuck did he say? We legally aren't allowed to say what Gab sent in our chat right now. But, what was I gonna say?
Oh God, he's gonna fuck himself, I guess.
What was I gonna say?
I don't. You were saying something about something coming out. I think Classy.
No, Corrupted World. Classy's
Corrupted
next.
World. Okay.
Like we're just waiting on one more set of lines, and after that, it would be done the week, like around like. I'm not gonna say next week. That's not entirely fair.
Yeah, because
Ask.
the actor that we're waiting lines on has fucking COVID.
Yeah, no, it's long string of unfortunate events has caused delays in the line getting. But yeah, no.
That's John Hurt. Sorry, I'm on Twitter.
Why are you on Twitter in the middle of a podcast?
Because your mom.
Are we gonna read Reddit stories now? Am I the asshole for pushing Gabs off a cliff because he stole my?
I'm gonna pull up a Reddit story after all the announcement and start reading it for the funny.
Oh my god, the Dark Matter podcast? Oh my god. Go back.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, Corrupted World expect within the next couple months, weeks, whatever. But after that, we are gonna switch gears into chapter 2, which we have all the writers picked out for. Or this time it's more than just me the entire time. We have more work on that. Plus I already have another person up for doing cover art, so there's gonna be two cover artists for the entire box set. But I'll get that later when chapter 2 hopefully comes out next year.
Woo!
I really
I-
Corrupted World.
I don't know anything really about Corrupted World aside from the lines I did.
Okay, there needs to be an entire Gormaco podcast where we don't talk about anything that's been announced, and I just bring out a whiteboard and start explaining lore to you, like Gormaco lore.
You say that I can't even see your camera.
Neither can the audience. That's what makes it funnier.
Well, no, literally, I see your icon, and then in the corner it says it has the camera symbol with a slash in it. I literally cannot see your camera.
I mean, I don't have the camera on right now.
It says you do.
Seems like a skill issue on your part, honestly. Like, honestly.
You want to fucking fight, you little bitch?
Oh Gormaco podcast charity boxing event.
God, we had this conversation yesterday.
I know.
Now classy.
Classy, yes. For a year now, we've been working on Classy Doctor Chronicles Season 2, which is almost ready to be done. Like Corrupted World, the only thing stopping it from releasing tomorrow is just voice actors, but they've been communicating. I understand like situations and all that, so we're patient. We're not.
You can't. I know you wanted to say something, and I was just about to say, Iris, do not start shit on the Gormaco podcast, please.
I'm not starting shit on the Gormaco podcast.
Not on your birthday special.
It's my birthday. I can start shit if I want to.
No, you can't.
Yeah, hear that? I am publicly calling out David Haxon Baker.
Okay, that's not a big deal.
Meet me outside tomorrow. We will duke it out, bitch.
Well, if you mean our tomorrow, then literally you're gonna be outside waiting for him, even though he doesn't know.
I do mean our tomorrow, and I'll still release the schedule, and then I'll yell at him for being late.
Oh God, not the schedule. Let's not talk about the schedule.
I'm not. I pretty much already disowned that schedule.
Yeah. Hax wanted to like follow it. I literally turned to him and was like, no.
Yeah. For a bit of context, me and Hax put in a call. We put together a 2024 release schedule, and when we were done, we looked at it and saw how fucking outrageous it is. So we're not committing to that. For context, there was enough so that every week of the entire year there would be at least one release.
Yeah.
but I do not want to hate myself by the end of the 10-year anniversary of Gormaco, so we're not going to abide by that. Things will come out when they come out.
Yeah, they have like 40 plus scripts they need to write.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I need to write scripts for somebody else, but I need to talk to other people, and there needs to be a call scheduled, and that call hasn't been fucking scheduled yet. I'm in suffering.
Me and Spoon becoming in Gormaco ambassadors for other channels and partners is becoming a great detriment.
That's not been going well for us.
I wouldn't say detriment, because at the end of the day, we are getting a bunch of different, we are connecting with different people. A lot of them are so nice. A lot, our new Gormaco partners, such nice people. So nice.
Yeah, I got wrapped up writing a story for a doctor because the person whose series it was for was scared about writing that doctor wrong because I'm so picky with that doctor. Help.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that story. And I'm excited for all of it. I'm excited for all our work with Gormaco partners. Gormaco partners are gonna have way more interesting stuff from us than Gormaco at some points.
Yeah, I want to say I will be on a certain Fourth Wall-less channel next month, but you did not hear that from me. You did not hear that from me.
What the fuck are you doing on Instability Productions?
the wrong channel.
We went on a complete tangent. We were supposed to be talking about Classy Season 2, I just realized.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, Classy Season 2 is one of the last few Dark Doctor releases, actually. Which is weird. So much of the Dark Doctor has changed since,
God, no! No!
What?
Sorry.
So much of the Dark Doctor has changed since, Ruler of the Daleks that a lot has been cut and a lot has been heavily altered to the point that what was originally intended isn't what's being intended now. And I mean, I really enjoy what's being intended now because what was being intended before just wasn't that good.
Well, there was that really nice scene with that other character that has just essentially been straight up cut, and I'm kind of sad about that.
You'll have to tell me what you're talking about next time, when we're done with this. Just because I don't know what you're talking about. The one
played by your family member.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the character has an ambiguous ending. Like, who knows?
They always have an ambiguous ending. Anyway. But yeah, no. Oh, after this, it's mainly special releases. After Classy Season 2, it's mainly special releases until The Last Night comes out. Because Torchwood Season 2 is done. I'm really proud of that. Torchwood Season 2 is, in my opinion, some of Gormaco's best storytelling. Classy is the big multi-doctor, or whatever the other doctor's doing while this doctor's being a tyrant. And then afterwards, it's just tying up loose ends. We got Division 9. Then we got
Your mom.
We got another Cosmic Cyberman.
Yeah, that comes out right before Last Night.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be the Cosmic Cyberman 2 is gonna be the last thing coming out before The Last Night. Then we got a Librarian thing, and that's it. Wait, no, and Master Corruption. I keep forgetting about Master Corruption.
Right, yeah, I was about to say, no, you got a Master thing coming out.
I think I might shorten that to one episode just so it's, or just one long production just so here's my as I've grown as a writer, I've come to hate multiple part stories in terms of writing them. I love listening to them. I'm like, oh my god, the cliffhanger is so good. I hate writing them because I suck at writing cliffhangers. So I'm much better suited to writing long individual stories that wrap up.
Some movies.
Yeah, movies. Movie length audios.
So
Love
don't
stories.
ever.
What was that? You cut out. Spoon?
Sorry. Go check server.
Yeah, no, what the fuck's going on? Why do people keep sending different numbers? I'm sorry. For context, we're recording this on a Discord call in a public quote unquote public Discord server. And then just another public Discord server that we're in just starts. Why are they talking about fucking Xboxes? We can't be paying attention to this. We're making a fucking podcast.
I'm so thoroughly distracted.
Okay, well, Spoon is thoroughly distracted by other people. I was gonna call out one of them and call them a bitch, but I don't think I should right now. With Classy Season 2, that's the big multi-doctor thing and all that, but it's also the final Classy Doctor Chronicles season.
To be clear, not the final Classy season, just Classy Chronicle as a title.
Yeah, no, I was gonna make that distinction right then. We no longer have the need for the Classy Doctor Chronicles name, and to be honest, I do hate the name.
Jed says hi, audience.
What?
Jed says hi, audience.
Oh. So does George Geisra.
No, he's talking about what fourth wall theory. I don't know what that is.
Okay, but yeah, no. After Classy Season 2 ends, you will no longer see anything past that with the Classy Doctor Chronicles branding. But we do have many different ideas for the rest of Classy's era, which will have a bit more of a focus once the Dark Doctor's done. Right? Bit more of a focus? Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I actually tuned out there. More focus on Classy and less on the Doctor. Is that what you said?
After the Dark Doctor's done, there's going to be a bit more focus on Classy going forward, which is why we removed the Classy Doctor Chronicles branding.
Yes. Also because every other series has better naming conventions aside from Lively, and bullying Iris about it. So yeah, Classy Chronicles will be dropped as a name, and it will be changed into whatever Iris thinks fits the series or the season or whatever.
Yeah. But no, we're very excited. I'm very excited. I can't say much about your opinion. I'm very excited for what happens to Classy after Classy Doctor Chronicles. I've honestly been thinking about out afterwards since before season 2 was conceived, because I knew season 2 was gonna be a fucking and Dark Doctor thing. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure this out when I'm more into Dark Doctor. But what happens?
I want to talk about how it hasn't been announced yet, and it won't be announced for a while.
What, the Hack Films Pokemon series?
No. It's under the Classy Chronicles title.
Oh! We lied. There's one more thing that's under the Classy Doctor Chronicles title.
Yes, there's one more thing. And it's not a season 3.
It ain't a season 3. It's a musical. That's right. Revelations is officially coming to Broadway. Starring Ben Platt as the Doctor.
No, it's not. But I'm not writing any full episodes for that. I am adjusting a script, essentially.
Well,
and
two
adding
scripts. 2 scripts,
what?
technically.
3 scripts?
Yeah, 2 scripts.
I'm not doing those other scripts. Other people are.
No, you're adjusting 2 scripts because the.
Oh, yeah, it's a 2-parter. Fuck, I forgot about that. Whatever. I'm used to it 2-parters because you like making your stories extra long.
Yeah, looking at you, sort of, Agartha.
Oh, literally, my job is to literally just fix the fucking pacing in that script because the pacing is kind of shit. I don't know what they're saying on here anymore. Okay, they're talking about 64.
But now we've come to the final July reveal, and that is of the very first Gormaco series being completely remade. We released all the covers of it, which is Endervein.
AKA your mom.
Yeah. Endervein, I've been working on and off on for the past 10 years, and recently
You
we have
haven't been working on it this year, to be honest.
What?
Never mind.
I mean, yeah, no, I definitely need to get on that, considering it's coming out in fucking February. But we at least have all the covers out, and you can see if you've been following the channel for the past 10 years, which you most likely haven't. You can see where some things are taking inspiration from past Endervein episodes, some things are completely new. I think the most obvious one is Retribution. Sorry, you want to say something?
I said, and no Vibe 3,
I mean, there is an episode called Vibe.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the Vibe 3.
Yeah.
We don't the Vibe 2. A pedophile made a song that's used in that video.
Yeah.
Also, it's just shit.
It is shit. I made it in 30 minutes. But yeah, no. Oh, Endervein, 10 episodes long. Most of it. This. If we want to be a bitch, we can technically call Endervein the second Megaverse saga.
Yeah. I'm supposed to potentially appear in Megaverse. I know that.
In Endervein?
No, not Endervein, but Megaverse stuff eventually. We've discussed it.
Yeah, you'll probably show up in Endervein at some point.
Can I just be a really, really quick cameo?
Sure.
Just is that a little spoon? Bye. Why was there a spoon? I don't know.
Yeah, no, Endervein is if we want to be a bitch, we can sometimes I called it Gormaco's main story, which is a bit fucking pretentious to talk about.
If we weren't recording the podcast.
What? What was that?
If we weren't recording the podcast, I would be listening to Matthew Mills.
We can do it afterwards.
Matthew might not be doing it afterwards.
Anyway.
He's so interesting than you.
Do you guys see why this is the final episode Spoon's hosting of the Gormaco podcast?
I'm teasing. I love you, Iris.
But yeah. No,
okay. Fuck you too.
Endervein, right? Endervein is about the war between the two creators of the Megaverse. The Light, played by Gabe Meadows Cleveland, In the Darkness, played by Chris Carrillo, aka Cool Guy 9201.
That's the Star Wars guy.
Yeah. I think the current plan, there could be, I think in terms of how many people are in it, including people who are just playing different characters. I'm counting their different characters, but they're the same actor as different character, just adding onto it and not just one actor. It could potentially be the most cameos in a Gormaco production, which I've been on Twitter. I know people don't want cameo fests. But it's
The Flash movie.
no comment on that.
No, I'm just saying there's a shit ton of cameos in that.
There's not even 10.
Yeah, but some of the cameos are really.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Some of the cameos are poor taste. Just saying, there's not that many. Anyway,
I was waiting for you to continue about Endervein.
anyway, yeah, no, we have a lot of new characters, a lot of old characters returning, like in the trailer, or the classy doctors making an appearance.
For some fucking reason.
He actually does play some sort of role in the plot, which is why he gets his own part in the trailer.
Still really fun. I remember watching it and being like, what the fuck?
It's because he was in Retribution, the audio series. He's again here.
Still funny.
Yeah, no. We're gonna things are gonna start fairly grounded in reality, and then towards the end of it,
It goes wild.
shit's gonna get wild. We're gonna go places that will probably never be seen again, but it's so funny to think exists within the Megaverse. And
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we're also gonna get very meta as time goes on. I think if I were to compare it to any audio in terms of any other audio drama production, do I dare say Zagreus? I would not dare to say that because I haven't listened to Zagreus in full.
I was about to be, how the fuck is it similar to Zagreus?
I don't know.
Oh god, George is going on about fucking the Eighth Doctor.
Okay. I can tell I can tell that Spoon is getting very
Well,
antsy.
no, I'm listening. I'm just saying. No, I'm I'm getting my words jumbled now. Fuck you. No, I was just saying, oh my god, because, you know, he's on his little Eighth Doctor tirade. I don't know how else to describe it.
I found it funny that 90%.
But yeah, no, I don't know a lot about Endervein, which is.
Go on.
I was gonna say, if I seem uninterested, it's not that I'm uninterested. It's just I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, no. Endervein is very confusing to explain. We're in the middle of a podcast and you leave the fucking Discord call? Hello? Hello? Spoon? Technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and everyone outside the spectrum. I'm just gonna continue talking about Endervein until Spoon comes back from existence. They left again. But yeah, no, Endervein and Will... You good?
It crashed!
I know, I saw you leave. I yelled at you.
No, what happened is Discord the first time forced me out a call. Then wouldn't let me speak.
L. Again! They did it again! Anyway, Endervein, right?
Be nice to me.
Okay. So, Endervein, right?
So sorry for the technical difficulties. Discord hates me. But what you were saying is Endervain's hard for people who don't really know anything about Endervain to follow.
No, Endervain's hard to explain, and to like, if you listen to it, it's gonna hopefully seem straightforward, as Endervain's gonna clearly talk about like the Megaverse lore, all the like rules and stuff that I made years ago but never properly talked about. This is gonna be that series where, hey, if you want to understand why the Megaverse exists, why so many different things happen, why, for example, Shat-10 could take a weird ass amulet and force the entire Megaverse to get destroyed because of his stupid mistake. You watch the Endervein series, and you will understand the rules of the Megaverse. And
I probably won't.
That's one of the main-ish selling points, other than the fact that it's just a fun story about someone who just really, someone who got roped into a war when they really just wanted to make YouTube videos.
And also don't ask me about Ricochet. I don't fucking know what's going on with that either.
Don't worry, I don't know either.
I think that's the thing I understand less about than Endervain.
Ricochet's lore?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricochet and Endervein is probably the most, in terms of like connectivity to the Megaverse, they're some of the most like relevant ones, and no one understands them.
Yeah, because you made them overly complicated.
Yeah.
Because you're a little bitch.
Yeah. You may also notice at the bottom of the Endervein covers, there's a little logo there that...
Oh yeah, that's the anniversary logo.
Okay, I was gonna do this big little spiel. Okay. You're just here like, oh yeah, no, that's the anniversary logo. You know what? I don't like your attitude.
Sorry, you just keep... I'm not trying to be mean. I was just like, my brain went, oh yeah, no, that's the anniversary logo. Sorry.
Anyway, pretend you didn't hear that. You may see this little... You may see this little logo at the bottom of the Endervein covers. It's like, what the fuck is that? That doesn't look like Gormaco. That doesn't look like the normal Gormaco logo we know. Well, that's because this is releasing on the 10-year anniversary of Gormaco. Oh, back when it wasn't Gormaco and it was simply called the Endervein Productions. Well, actually, it was just called the Endervein, but yeah. We are doing a year-long celebration, including the death of the last Doctor, the entire Endervein saga finally completing after 10 years. Fuck. This was supposed to end on the 5-year anniversary, and I got lazy. I wonder if I can still find the original plans to end it.
Maybe.
I have to check my deleted school email.
There will also be a new intro to Boot once that's figured out properly. Iris had ideas.
We have an idea. We're just looking for people to animate and compose, which we got the composer. We're just... I actually forgot to send the necessary stuff for that. Oh well. But yeah, no, there's gonna be a new fancy schmancy logo. Oh, and then after the 10-year anniversary is done,
it will change from the current one.
Yeah, no. Oh, I was gonna be a bit more mysterious. Like, maybe things will go back to the way it was. Maybe things will forever be different.
It'll probably change.
Yeah.
We've discussed it changing.
Our plans for Beyond have been... We haven't just... Our
we
2020...
haven't fully decided.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, to be fair, it's like another 2 years away, so...
we'll discuss our 2025 onwards plan in 2024.
Next year. Yeah.
When we're supposed to.
So yeah, it's all very exciting, all very cool. Is that it for important announcements?
I think that is it. Correct. Unless we want to announce that one thing.
What one thing?
That one thing.
What one thing, you little bitch?
We got word from Hacks Films that the second season of Hacks Films' Pokemon series is set to release August 16th, 2023.
Where's the first season?
You haven't seen it? Bro, it's so fucking good. You need to watch it. It's like episode 6. Dude, where
is it?
It's on Hacks Film.
Okay, I pulled up Hacks Films. Where is it?
It's there.
Uh-huh. It hasn't come out yet.
Can I continue with my joke?
Yes.
Okay, so we recently entered a co-budgeting deal for the Pokemon series, and Hacks Films' Pokemon series is going to come in with a budget of $327 million. Yeah.
God damn it. I'm checking the Twitter. We have no Lucky Star updates because, yeah.
As far as I know, that's still filming. Lucky Star's still filming. Whatever Gabs does here, still happening. Hacks is still putting his foot in the ground. They're still trying to figure out what to do other than the Hacks Films Pokemon series.
George used my banner I made for instability.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. How nice of him. What a white man. I'm trying to think. I swear to... I'm working on a project, but it won't actually be a Gormaco project.
You can still say it here if it's...
I don't want to properly announce it. It's comic book. It's comic book related.
Oh! Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Iris is in it. It has no relation to any of the comic stuff that has been planned or canceled or been on Gormaco. It's its own separate thing. Also, we have so many Doctor Who projects in the works.
So many.
Well, there's a potential for another spin-off at some point. So I was supposed to contribute to that. I don't really want to anymore.
Yeah, no. Oh, we'll be getting a lot more box set announcements as time progresses. There's a lot of plans for 2024 specifically.
Yeah. Can we just lightly announce what's happening in December?
Yeah, sure.
Merry Christmas, Doctor Who is coming back for Volume 2. Again, 2 doctors, 2 separate stories. We won't announce which doctors it is.
You guys can speculate in the comments below. I really want to see speculation. Please. Please leave
comments, please.
Please like, comment, subscribe if you make it this far. Show this to your mother.
Please don't show this to your mother. But yeah, no. There'll be a Volume 2, and I'll lightly announce Santa is in both stories. I won't explain why.
Do we want to say who's playing Santa?
No, because he's not even going to be credited as himself.
Oh, right. No, that's correct.
We are literally... So... Santa is going to be credited essentially as Santa. The actor is fine with this and is willing to play into the bit, though he's asked for a Santa box set. I don't know if that's happening. Who knows?
I don't know. We'll try to fit it in with with how many Christmas specials we have planned for next year.
Yeah. Lightly announced, there's at least going to be 3 next year.
Yeah, 3 of them, all of them Doctor Who.
All of them Doctor Who. But do keep in mind, one of them was scheduled to come out for a long time before Iris decided to make Merry Christmas Doctor Who a yearly tradition.
Yeah.
Iris is a little bitch.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, is there any other series that's getting a Christmas special? Probably not.
There's at least one planned for Corrupted World, but that's not for a long time away.
Yeah, I don't see any of the current series that we have having a Christmas special. I'll let slip. There was supposed to be a Spider-Man Sinister one last year, but because of time, it was canned and it won't be coming back.
So instead, you got 2 Christmas specials for Last and Lively.
Yeah, they were made like a week.
Yeah.
These ones, or at least one of them, is started production properly. I don't know what the fuck's happening with the other.
The other Christmas special this year?
Yes.
Oh, I can write in a day.
Let's hope. Yeah, no, looking at all the other series, yeah, no, it's unlikely any of them are gonna get a Christmas special. Well, a Dusklight project could end up getting a Christmas special this year. Or next year, at least.
The only Dusklit project I can see getting a Christmas special this year would be Blitz.
Yeah.
Because that's the only one out right now.
Yeah, but you did want a short of another one.
Oh,
either the either the short year or that year, the next year. I probably won't do that one. Probably won't come out this year just because I don't want to write 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Write 2 Christmas specials.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think that's all the Gormaco stuff. We can properly announce, or well, you could lightly announce the series universe that you guys are launching at some point.
So can you quickly DM me what you're talking about?
Oh my fucking god.
I may be a dumbass, but I'm a dumbass. Oh, that one.
Yeah, no. You can lightly announce, and you don't want to? Okay.
I don't want to.
Okay, birthday bitch.
There's one more thing I want to talk about before we end off this podcast.
Oh wow, this will be the shortest podcast.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
We've only been recording for 40 minutes.
No, it's been about an hour. Yeah, no, it's been an hour.
49 minutes.
No, like a few minutes more than an hour. I'm not gaslighting here, I'm right.
Okay.
The last thing I want to talk about is watch The Blonde Doctor Volume 1 on What Fourth Wall Production.
Oh, yeah, no, that's out. Please watch that.
Please watch it.
It's important.
They completely remade all of them.
No. They remade the garden completely. They adjusted haircuts, and they adjusted Fires of Perdition.
So they completely remade most of them.
They didn't completely remade. They added lines for Charlie and stuff. They didn't fucking redo the scripts entirely. Iris just wants you to think that.
I really did just mean they were bitches. the garden
So this
is very good.
the garden will be out by the time this comes out.
Yes.
So
we're allowed
please
to say
listen.
that.
Yeah. Please watch that one specifically when it comes out.
Please.
It's so good. It's so much better than the original, and that's not in a mean way. That's like it's literally fucking amazing. It's near perfect.
Please.
Iris, why are you begging?
What do you mean? Why am I begging? I'm not connected to Blonde Doctor in any way whatsoever.
Oh well, we can talk about your birthday a little bit more.
Yeah. So that's next week for when we're recording this, but today when it's released.
We're gonna pretend you're 19 already. So how's like being 19?
Oh, it's actually so life-changing. I went up to Gabs and I called him old.
Are you actually gonna do anything for your birthday?
I had an entire thing planned, but that isn't gonna work out.
Why?
Timing.
Work?
Yeah.
Fucking knew it.
I don't have my work schedule next week, but 4 people called out that entire week.
Oh.
So they're incredibly short-staffed the entire week, which means I most likely be working on said birthday.
Yeah, I figured you'd be working on your birthday.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to do something that weekend then?
I mean, there's like a con that Eclipse wants to go to. I think that's about what we're gonna try to do. And hopefully my work schedule can work around it.
All right. I fucking are like. Is it weird now? Technically, so like, I know 18th is like, oh, you're now an adult, but like, is it weird to have a birthday that's like you are an adult? You are literally not a child. You know, the 19th birthday. That's not the same expectations of like your birthday when you're like 10.
Yeah, no, I haven't really thought of it that much. Hell, even when I turned 18, I'm like, oh, okay.
I would say it would be weird for me, but knowing me, I'll probably end up going to Chuck E. Cheese or something again.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
Because for context, for my 17th and my 18th birthday, I went to Chuck E. Cheese. My mom will probably not allow me to go to Chuck E. Cheese a third time, but I'll probably end up going to something similar to Chuck E. Cheese because I really enjoyed having my birthday at Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you hate yourself?
No, I love Chuck E. Cheese. It's a hyperfixation of mine.
Yeah, I know. We've seen Chuck E. Cheese in the Galaxy 5000.
Yeah, it was so awful. I love it.
we need Renegade to make a sequel.
Renegade in the Galaxy 500.
Renegade Volume 2. There's an episode where he and a talking rat travel in the Galaxy 500.
Well, okay, are we gonna go with old Chucky lore or new Chucky lore?
Old Chucky lore, of course.
Okay. Because I was gonna say he's not a rat anymore, he's a mouse.
Nah, he's a fucking rat.
He's a mouse now.
Fuck that shit, he's a rat.
Yeah, no, for real. And he's voiced by the guy he's the lead singer of Bowling for Soup. The people who did the Phase Ferb theme song. Soup. Good soup. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris.
Yeah?
A ruse.
What?
A ruse.
A ruse?
But yeah, no, you will be 19. You are 19 technically when this releases. I will be 19 in October 25th. The Gormaco podcast probably won't come out then because
Fixed Point starts then.
Yeah, Fixed Point starts on my birthday. And Iris regenerates next year on my birthday. That's my 20th birthday gift. Iris
And
dying.
I became the doctor on your birthday 4 years ago.
Yeah. My birthday gift is Iris dying.
Your
Just
birthday
happy
gift.
birthday.
So
Happy birthday, Spoon! Iris is dead!
your birthday gift so far has been Iris lives. Gabs exists and blew up a town. What the fuck was the third year? The fuck was no, last year it was what?
Peter. It was Peter and the librarian blowing up the town again.
Yeah, no, it was a sequel to that, but that doesn't make sense timing wise. Am I a dumbass? I am a dumbass. I think I skipped 1 year.
Did you skip a year?
I think I did.
Trying
to quickly check.
Fuck, I accidentally opened another episode of the Gormaco podcast.
Oh. So Town That Went Missing was the 1 year anniversary special of Revelations. And then there was Away in His Mind. That was the Doctor Who anniversary special that year because I didn't have.
Away in His Mind, is that good?
It's not really that good of a story. It was the last Doctor after season 1 of Dead End going to sleep and having dreams about John and Gillian Who, which was which were like his grandchildren in dreams and in a bunch of First Doctor comics because they didn't have the license for like Susan, and like they only had the license for the Doctor and not.
That's fucking weird. Why didn't they have the license for Susan?
I don't know, but they did that.
Okay. And then it was.
There wasn't a fucking 2-year anniversary special. I just did the Dead End season 2 trailers that day.
Oh. It was a trailer. That's a shitty gift.
Yeah. And then it was
I'm personally offended.
Look, we've been kind of flunking on your past few birthday presents, because after that was Return of the Beasts.
Yeah, that one was okay.
Actually, no, it wasn't that. That was a few days afterwards.
Oh wait, yeah, no, Corrupted World was my birthday gift.
Was it?
Yes, it was Corrupted World that came out on my birthday, or it came out.
It came out a day after.
A day after my birthday.
Yeah.
That was my gift, though.
It was going to be Return of the Beasts, but that got delayed a few days. I'm not sure why. I think
I tried to convince you. It's because they were bitches. They had to rewrite the script.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, they had to rewrite the script because Unit Invasion, it directly
contradicted
Unit Invasion, yeah.
I tried to convince you to release it on my birthday, and then you went no, and released it the day after. I don't know why you refused to release it.
Was it done then? I'm pretty sure it was done.
It was done on it was done before the 25th, and I tried to convince you to release it on the 25th, and you told me no.
That's fucking stupid.
You told me no. I'm going to release it the day after. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll promote it on my birthday, though.
Yeah, no, that was stupid of me. Especially because that makes more sense because you're in it as a main character.
Yeah, no, like you released the trailer once you had all the lines and stuff. Like you made the trailer and then you made the episode. And then I was like, why don't you just release it on my birthday? And you told me no. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean no? Just release it on my... And you were like, no. And I'm like, okay, fine. You never explained to me properly. You're just like, I don't want to release it on then. And I'm like, okay.
I don't even know my proper explanation for that.
It's like, fine. And then it came out the day after, but I consider that my birthday gift. It's better than Return of the Beast.
I'm sorry, Gabs, but Spoon's right.
And then this year I get Lively. Yippee.
No, you get Renegade.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I get Renegade, not Lively.
Yep.
It was because Lively was supposed to come out on the 25th. You pushed it back a day.
Nothing was supposed to come out on the 25th. Timing it out Lively would have always came out on the 26th. Because I timed everything a week.
Okay, whatever. I get Renegade, which it's not surprisingly, it's not an episode of Renegade I helped write. Or, well, not an episode of Renegade, but it's a Renegade thing I didn't help write.
I'm writing it.
You're still writing it, I think.
Yeah, I am.
I still want no involvement.
Okay. But I do think that we went on a long tangent about birthday gifts and stuff.
I was gonna say, and then my episode of Fixed Points comes out a week later. I wanted to talk about it a little bit.
Okay, you can talk about it. Fine.
So Fixed Points episode 2, I didn't technically fully write it on my own. I came up with the original concept, and I was going to write it. Then I had horrible mental health issues. So our good friend Thomas took over the script, and I'm pretty happy with what he did with the script. I have to say he didn't do exactly what I originally wanted for that script, but he listened more to me than most the other people who have taken over scripts I've written have.
Yeah.
So I'm actually I'm really happy with what that episode is, and I think it's a fun representation of Heartless and their companion that you will find out about more soon. And I'm excited for Heartless stuff. We were supposed to have a Heartless story in last month, but horrible mental health issues.
You'll get it next time.
You'll get it next year.
Yeah.
And probably an instability Pride special as well.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk to George and have it like sync up.
Oh my
Do
God,
like
two-parter?
no, not a two-parter, but do like a cross promotion between both channels.
Yeah. Smart. But
I'm
enough nitty gritty.
We should try to get something blue involved. Sorry.
Anyway, before we accidentally spoil some shit,
your mom.
is that gonna be the final thing you say before I say the outro?
We really need to get Jed or somebody else to do a fucking theme for the Gormaco podcast. That's my last thing I'm gonna say.
Yep. Anyway, this has been the Gormaco podcast. I have been your host, Iris Prindle, along with my co-host, Lucy Spencer. And yeah, we shall see y'all next time. Bye-bye!
You're not Markiplier.
Is that the fight of 87?